For more than 2 centuries, a secret document has been whispered about in the darker corners of European archives. A record so astonishing that if it were ever proven true, it could rewrite not just American history, but the entire story of human civilization. This forgotten manuscript, known only as Chapter 1, The Map with No Origin. In the year 1428, inside the candlelit halls of the University of Krakow, a young scholar named Elias Marek discovered something that should not have existed. A fragment of a map drawn on material older than the Mongol Empire and marked with coastlines unknown to any European cartographer. He noticed, with trembling fingers, a shape unmistakably similar to the eastern coastline of North. Chapter 2. Across the Mongol Roads. Elias set off eastward, following the faint clues hidden in the margins of the mysterious map. His path carried him through the remnants of the once mighty Mongol communication routes, roads still echoing with the histories of envoys, spies, and scholars. Along the way, he encountered traders who spoke of distant oceans, monks who told tales of lands across great waters, and shepherds who recited songs of travelers who vanished chasing horizons. Yet none of these accounts prepared him for what he found when he reached the ancient port city of Hormuz. Chapter 3. The Man from the Distant Shore. Hormuz was overflowing with noise, hawkers shouting prices, sailors hauling ropes, and distant drums beating like a restless heart beneath the desert sun. But nothing captured Elias's attention more than the crowd gathered around a foreign-speaking. Chapter 4. Escape into the Dunes. That night, winds lashed the tents of Hormuz as if urging action. Elias bribed a guard, more coin than he could afford, to look the other way. Together he and Tamokwe slipped into the dunes, leaving the Persian port shrinking behind them like a vanishing flame. Tamokwe moved with a hunter's instinct, scanning the stars, the sand, the whispered currents of night. Elias realized the man was not merely a castaway, he was a leader, a strategist. Chapter 5. The Desert Tribunal. Captured at dawn, Elias and Tamokwe were brought before Amir Qasim al-Harith, the regional governor known for his ruthless diplomacy. His tent was lined with maps, scrolls, relics from every corner of the known world. "You," the Emir said to Elias, "endanger my city for the sake of a vagrant barbarian?" Elias met his gaze. He knows things no one else alive can explain. His people's land may be the key to understanding the map you hide in your collection, the one you deny owning. The Emir's eyes flickered, betrayal of surprise. Tamokwe stepped forward despite his chains. "Amir Qasim, your world is changing. Storms rise across the great water. Birds fall from the sky. My people say the earth remembers what was buried. If you kill us now, you kill your only chance to know the truth." Silence. Wind pushed against the tent like a giant breathing. Finally, the Emir spoke. "If your claims hold weight, then let the desert decide your fate. You will journey east under my command. If your stories prove false, your bones will feed the sands." Elias and Tamokwe exchanged a single look, half fear, half resolve. Their fates were now entwined. Chapter 6. Into the Mountains of Fire. The Emir's caravan departed at dawn, cutting across the. Chapter 7. The Whispering Ruins. Their route led them to an abandoned fortress carved into the volcanic cliffs. Its walls, scorched and fractured,
hinted at a long-ago battle fought with weapons neither ancient nor familiar. At sunset, when the last light bled into the mountains, Tamaque stood before a crumbling archway and murmured something in a language no one had heard before. Elias asked, "What did you say?" "A warning," Tamaque replied. "My people tell stories of a traveler from across the sea who once reached our lands. He brought knowledge, but also something that should have stayed buried beneath the earth." Before Elias could press further, a deep groan tremored through the stone beneath them. The mountain was alive. With a thunderous crack, the ground split open, revealing a chamber of ancient masonry, unmistakably engineered, yet by no civilization known in Eurasia. The emir gasped. Elias stumbled back, but Tamaque stepped forward as if recognizing a long-lost home. "This," he briefed, "should not be here, not on this side of the ocean. Unless—" Elias finished the thought for him. "Unless someone traveled between our worlds long before either of us were born." Chapter 8. Shadows That Should Not Exist. The chamber was vast, its walls inscribed with symbols that made Elias's mind swim. Lines curved into spirals, spirals fractured into runes, and runes bled into depictions of creatures neither man nor beast. A strange wind blew from inside the darkness, cold, unnatural. One of the soldiers cried out, pointing toward a mural illuminated by torchlight. The image was unmistakable. A map, not of Eurasia, not of Africa, but a detailed rendering of North America, drawn with precision